So this is a tutorial I've done before, but this time I've chosen to do it in ordered, and that's because I've had a couple of comments about the fact that people are still using ordered and not synchronous, so I thought it would be good to do as a comparison. So to start off with, I will go into the variable table, and I'm going to set material thickness up as 1.5, and the bend radius wants to be 2. So now I have that up. I'm going to start by doing the main profile this time as a contour flange. So I'll start with a sketch and draw that on this front plane here. So I'm going to start with the coordinate system down in the bottom left corner there. So I'll start with the line command, and this wants to be 80, so we're doing the top edge. So the internal radius will be 3.5. So if I hit the A key, that takes me into the arc command. 3.5 as the radius, and then we've got a 10mm flange coming back. So I've done a reset, which is a right mouse click, and then I can go in the opposite direction and start putting in those other values there. Again, the A key to take me into an arc, and this time it's the outside rad, so this wants to be 5, and a 10mm length on that hem in there. So that creates my profile, so I'll accept that, and the width on this is 60. So I'm going to do a contour flange. Could have done that as a sort of sketch within the command itself, but I'm just going to draw that from here. So we want to go inside on that one, and we want to on the extent we want it symmetric, and the distance, as I said, is 60. So let's hide that sketch, which I wouldn't have had to do if I'd done it as part of profile on that command. So we've got a couple of holes in the top flange here. So let's go to the hole command. These are 12 diameter, so we'll go into options and simple holes, 12mm. Go OK and click on the top edge. Remember, if you want to change the orientation of the 2D sketch, you can see that we've got the bottom edge shown there in that corner. If I hit the N key, it takes me around to the next edge, so it'll rotate it, so it's sort of up and down. So it's up to you whichever way you want to go, and we will just click straight on that face, and I'm just going to draw them in here. If I hover over that edge there, it's going to align them, so you've got the horizontal vertical relationship in there, and the distance needs to be 20 from the coordinate system, so we'll place that as a smart dimension. And then this is 15mm down from that edge, and then 30 on there. So we can close this command, and that is going to be a through next, just to make sure. We'll go downwards and right mouse click to finish. So then we have a cutout around this bend here, so we'll go to the cut command again, same face, or we could go to last plane. That takes us down into here. So this is 12mm and 12mm. So I can use a rectangle by center starting on this point here, and it is 10mm across, 24 and 10, and that defines my profile. And we want a finite distance on this, and we want to bring this down 12mm to give me my cut on there. So we have a cutout across this area here, so we will go, while still in that cut command, I'm going to draw it on this plane here, and I want a rectangle by center, and just make sure that it's in line horizontally. I'm going to start somewhere around here. The width on this is 25, so if I hit tab 25, and then I will place a dimension. So this is dimension from the edge of that flange. So if I come down here, I can pick up off that line there and go to that one. Control H takes me back to my sketch view, and this distance here wants to be 25. So we'll close out of there, and this time we will go through all in both directions. So depending on where you go, if you go over the yellow dot, it's going to go both directions. And we will right mouse click to finish once again. So that just leaves the cutouts on the side face here. So we're still in the cut command. So I'll come in here and I'll do a rectangle by center. So this is midpoint on that plane there. Actually, I'm going to start that again. I'm just going to draw in here somewhere, and I can place a horizontal vertical relationship, or a connect relationship actually, on that line to the midpoint of that plane, and then I can do the same thing on the other side. So I can just come off of there somewhere around here, and it's already recognized the top edge, so I can place that in. So if I go smart dimension and make that 10, and then if I do a horizontal vertical alignment from that line, so notice how you can choose which line it is associated with just by moving over it first and then moving into the endpoint. So that aligns all of that, so we can accept that, close the sketch, and we want to go through in that direction. Right mouse click to finish, and then finally we've got a drawn cutout in this top face here, and this is going to be a 8mm circle. So I will come off of that plane there. I can add a dimension, and then a dimension to the coordinate system. This one wants to be 16mm, and we'll close that. What I haven't done is I haven't gone into options, so we want a 30-degree taper angle and a radius of 2mm on there, and the depth wants to be 4mm down into the bottom there. So you can see that we have now finished this component using Audit. I will post a link to the original synchronous version, and you can compare the two and yeah, see how difference is applied.